Hello and welcome to the finals of Mario Kart League Season 7. As my name is Bonnie951 and I am with our lovely individual, Mega Jakizi. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a beautiful Saturday. I don't know why in my head I was thinking it's Sunday, but it is Saturday afternoon. I am here to see the MK League finals, the finals for right now. So I'm excited because we got a lot of exciting competition today. All these competitors, they put in the work between all the qualifiers and the semifinals, and they all made it in. We got Diego, Anari, Bobby, Ankles, Heather, LA Cruiser, Vantox, Star, Cookie, Stevens, Genja, and Cozy Fog. Those are the 12 competitors that we will be seeing in the finals today. And again, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. The competition was extremely close last week. I think it can only get closer.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, just looking at all these players right now, let's just talk about some of them right now. Like Vantox, who was our last season champion, as well as season 5 runner-up. He's been a really dominant force, looking to take another dub here today. Let's see if he can run it back to back. I mean, dude has just been on a phenomenal tear, as you can see in his qualifying points. 251 qualifier 1, 220, 261, 253, 276, 253. He already qualified very early on, but he still kept going because why not? Get the practice going. Make sure that he's well prepared for today.
Oh, yes, 100%. And then the other person that you can't count out either I would have to say would be Diego. Diego, this is his first season, but even then, he scored a 243 in the second qualifier. Then on top of that, he was first place in the semifinals in his group. So you definitely know for a fact, like, Diego's gonna give Vantox potentially a run for his money. So, I don't know what to expect. Like, if Vantox is the one that has more momentum, but also at the same time, when you have someone like Diego who is coming in and can put on the same level of competitiveness that Vantox has shown, you know for a fact this finals is going to be crazy stacked.
No, absolutely. We also got some other players as well to kind of look out for. Season 4 champion named Stevens. Man has been on an absolute tear for the most part. He's keeping up. He was keeping up very close in these last couple of qualifiers, as you saw within qualifier 3 and 6, as well as even the first one. He was keeping up in the top spots, but struggled a little bit in qualifier 2 and 4. Missed out on 5, but I believe, and I saw him in his semis. I believe that he's gonna rock it today. I mean, he's just been a fantastic player overall. Been a guy that is known to kind of play a lot more of the mid pack than anything.
Oh, 100%. And what's actually more ironic? So those are our international players. It was Vantox, Diego, and Stevens. We haven't talked about the American talent that we have seen. Like, prime example, I think the fan favorite, like, I don't think they're, I mean, maybe. We'll see. But the fan favorite right now, I would have to say LA Cruiser. LA Cruiser is a part of Strong Rush Gaming. He runs his own weekly tournaments that anyone is able to join. And again, LA Cruiser, he is the more consistent line. There's times where he can break out and pop out, but then there's also times where it's like, for a fact he's going to stay more towards the mid pack. And it's mostly it is because he is an inward drifting player, and most of the higher competitors, they already know how to play against that. They already know their angles, their lines, and know how to take them out. So you do have a lot of things to go against you when you are inside drifting player, because most of these tracks don't work in your favor. There are still some tracks that can work in your favor, but even then, those time trial world records for inside drifting are slower than the regular time trials. So you do have to put that into perspective as well.
We also want to take a look at some of the other players as well that we have. One of them being Cozy Fog. Just thinking about him, I was actually able to meet up with him last at the Nintendo Live event at PAX West. So we both were able to compete in that, had fun. We both made it within the top 6 at least. So I expect a lot of good things for him.
Yeah, Cozy Fog is definitely someone to look out for. But the other person, I think we both kind of have some bias to it. Even though actually there's two. There's two players that we have bias to it.
Well,
One
try
of
not to
being
mention
Bobby.
it until last, but that's up to you.
Hey, I mean, like, I think we talk about it now. Like, we're gonna mention Bobby. Bobby is one of the most decorated Las Vegas local for SNS. Getting, and again, like, Bobby is someone who can score high against all these competitors. He has gone against Vantox and Momocon. Unfortunately, Vantox got the win over him at there. He went up against Vantox again and Edgeguard 2 last year. Again, Vantox got the dub. So you have to think, like, with someone like Bobby, Bobby's also going to try and gun out for some revenge. And then the other person I do think we have slight bias to, I would have to say, is Cookie. Cookie is also another player from the Vegas scene who is also literally, is currently the second best player in Vegas right now. Like, there's no one really touching Bobby and Cookie. They're literally the most dominant duo right now in Vegas. And you have to think, like, okay, now when you're coming in here, especially, you know, their claim that LA Labs is the best track, which, hey, LA is a good track. I can't say it's the best track, but it is a good track. It is definitely a good track. But, you know, like, he's also someone who can honestly, he could put a dagger into a lot of these top competitors. All he needs is just that one lap for him to break out, and then all of a sudden, Cookie is gone. Cookie literally spends a lot of his time trialing. So you have to think, like, he knows most of these tracks, like, in the back of his head now.
Oh yeah, dude, I can imagine. Like, he's been like the guy who's been able to contest Bobby for a hot minute. Even though Bobby keeps winning Saturday Night Speedways and whatnot, this kid has been able to constantly a thorn in his side. But unfortunately, for a Cookie, like, I think his last SNS was not so long ago, because I think he's already moved to Chicago or something like that, or this is probably last week before moving. So he's got a lot of things on his mind. Hopefully that does not deter him from his gameplay.
For sure. I do not think that's going to deter him from his gameplay. And we just got word that everyone is checked in. So it looks like we actually do have all 12 competitors today. So this is actually going to be exciting. It's going to be a full lobby. Usually how you guys have seen it usually is Dave's POV, and we usually follow that. But now we have 3 POVs that we're going to work with. We have Vantox's POV, we have LA Cruiser's POV, and then we have Cozy Fog's POV. So we got 3 different POVs to look at. So we're definitely going to be able to get you some more insight of what's happening on different parts of the pack, you know, because relatively all 3 of them should be in different parts. Just go off the stats.
Just off the stats alone, like, each player again has been just a phenomenal thing to watch and enjoy. And again, talking about everything that they've earned, their key to get up here. They're all fighting for a prize. They're all fighting for everything. Dave, can you tell us what these prizes are that at least the top 3 are going to be getting?
Absolutely. So first, second, and third are all taking the Antlion Mod Mic Wireless. It's a wireless mic that you can attach to pretty much any pair of headphones. No, it won't work on earbuds. But that's not what they're made to do. That's okay. It's not the Chimera.
That's what it is.
It's not the Chimera. But it is the Mod Mic Wireless. I've used them before. They're awesome. You just plug in the USB stick into your computer and it just works. I actually streamed from PAX East a few years ago with it. And it's super cool. So the top 3 will all be winning those. And of course, the champion will be getting a custom one-off t-shirt. Vantox is probably wearing his right now. I'm not sure. He doesn't have his camera on, but I'm pretty sure he's wearing his right now. So yeah, big thanks to Antlion Audio for sponsoring this season, making those prizes possible. And yeah, back to you guys.
Yeah, speaking of the Chimeras, man, like, I've been loving these things. Like, they've been pretty awesome since working with Antlion Audio, one of our sponsors here, as well as Stormrush Gaming. Like, they've been a huge help to making sure that we can host these events for y'all to have fun. Hopefully we can come back soon with a new season and whatnot, but as of right now, this is going to be the last one for just a tad just for a tad while. But you will see us at conventions and whatnot. You will see PlayEX be participating in some of the conventions coming up very soon. I don't know if Dave has that schedule or not available.
Which, also speaking of which as well, because big announcement, if you have been following Dave for a hot minute, where you're friends with him on Facebook or you follow his Twitter,
I don't have
he
friends.
did get a job promotion. Not
a promotion. It's a job.
Oh, sorry, it's a job.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna call it a promotion because
It's a promotion from unemployment.
Yeah, exactly. See, you can still call that a promotion, but Dave is gonna be working in production in Springfield, Massachusetts, right? Yeah. So I'm excited for Dave. So that's gonna be pretty awesome for him as well, because you're gonna see, especially Dave has been doing all the PlayEX tournaments on his own production scale. Now just imagine, hey, he has a full scale production. So imagine the more things that he's gonna do with his with the company that he works for. So I'm excited to see what Dave does in the future.
So looking at all these streams right now, you got Vantok stream at the top right corner. We have Cozy Fox stream, I believe, in the top left corner, if I said that right. And then you have LA Cruiser stream at the bottom between me and Mega Takizi here. So we'll try to switch off between the different perspectives as we go along in these grand finals. So see where everyone ends up at, see where everyone's been taking the lead, see who's hitting their strides, and see who's going to become the dominant force of today's matchups.
100%. All these competitors, they have one thing on their mind right now, and that is to win. Every one of them wants a shot to win this, especially with this being the final season. You want that. You want to have that title, like, I am PlayEX's final champion. It's like, again, with all these 12 competitors that we have listed, like, again, I think this is going to be really close. I don't think it's going to be a runaway by one person. I think it's going to be close all the way across the board.
Oh my god, yo, Starlo.
Yeah, I mean, like I could definitely see some of these players literally overtaking the other and then having a complete mix-up going into the later half, because we're going for 24 races, if memory serves me right. 24 races, which is equivalent to almost 2 hours of pure non-stop craziness of what these players are going to have to endure. So hopefully they have the stamina, they have the drive to do this one more time.
Yes, sir. And right now we have
10 in the room.
people
We're missing
in the lobby.
2.
So we're just waiting for the last 2 show up, and then we'll get the show on the road for you guys. I'm excited. These players are excited. They're hungry, which, speaking of which, I am hungry as well. Like, I'm literally hungry. So,
oh yeah, what's a good food recommendation you're thinking about?
What's a good food recommendation? Sleep.
So you're gonna eat, sleep? You're gonna game and
Yes.
repeat?
No. No. Like, hey, you look, there's times where you're just like, dude, I'm too lazy to go out and get food. I'm too lazy to cook. All right, I'll just sleep. And then you'll just wake up like 8 hours later and you're like, dang, that was some good sleep. Do I recommend it? No, it is not healthy, guys. It is definitely
It is not for the weak-hearted.
that too. That too, but no. Again, like, at the end of the day, right now, like, with these 24 races, I think, like, what tracks are we gonna get? Especially right now, we're at 88 tracks in the game. We're gonna be at 96 soon. We're still waiting for the official release date of the last wave. And then, even though I still kind of say that I 100% believe that when the announcement comes, I think the new console announcement is going to be at around the same time. I think that's just my skepticism, just only because of some recent events with Nintendo lately. It's kind of like, I feel like things are kind of tracking to mid-November. Thanksgiving is when they're going to be like, all right, here's an announcement, and you're going to be like,
probably.
What?
So you think they're going to
New console?
announce a new console in
I
this
think-
upcoming November?
I think it's going to be announced in upcoming November. Just
I
only
kinda-
because, like, the sad thing is, how long has it been in rumor right now?
Well, my opinion, honestly, on that rumored console, if it does get announced, I'm thinking it's going to happen around the Game Awards. Personally, that's around
See,
December.
This is the thing. I can't see it happening at Game Awards unless they know for a fact that I can't even say that Wonder Games gets into the Game of the Year conversation, because we already know Tears of the Kingdom is going to be in the Game of the Year conversation. It's going to be a matter of if they're also going to get Mario Wonder into the Game of the Year conversation.
Well, even then, like I was just thinking about like what was it, like almost 2-3 years ago? You had the Series X unveiling at the Game Awards,
Right, but that's Sony and Microsoft. Like those two companies are known to make that big announcement at the Game Awards, because they're like, no, we want to take away like the spotlight from the Game Awards, because we want to have.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna have their eyes on that console.
No,
Everyone's gonna ask them.
But I'm
Everyone's
just
gonna
like,
ask them.
I see Nintendo still going on the mid-November Thanksgiving for announcement. If I'm completely honest, that's just honestly how things are currently shaping up. Because even then, like, cause think about it, we're getting to Wave 6 and release date soon, and that's not going to be a standalone announcement. So you have to think that I don't want to say a Nintendo Direct, but a Nintendo Direct is going to happen in November.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that being said, if a Nintendo Direct happens in November, that's a high chance of the new console being announced.
All right, we'll see if either of us are right or completely wrong. I mean, only time can tell when we come up with stuff like this.
Yes, sir. I don't mind being wrong. I do not mind being right on this.
Dude, maybe this
All
is-
right.
All right, so it looks like we are going to get everything settled in very soon. Looks like the matches are finally starting. We're going to be in race 1 out of 24. Let's see where we end up going. Let's see what some of the tracks are. Already, Daisy Cruiser out the back with the sight bike. Moo Meadows, LA Laughs. Then you got
Random.
Athens Dash, and then Random in there, and then some with Stream VOD. Mario Kart Stadium, of course. Boo Lake. Donkey Kong Jungle, Animal Crossing, and then one more person.
Yes, sir. And now, I mean, low-key, that last person might disconnected right before, or they're probably just still deciding. And
Well,
fixing their
Coconut
loadout.
Mall.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to start off with Cozy Fog's POV for race number 1. So let's see where it's going to land. It's going to go Daisy Cruiser, one of the easiest
Wave
runners
5.
out there. Wave 5. Pretty good. All right, so let's get this started. Again, you have all these top competitors all ready to go. They want to put on a show, and they want to win. That is what's on everyone's mind right now. And it looks like Cozy Fog is going to be starting off in the 4th place, and he's going to go.
Oh my
slow path.
god, I'm already having complaints. That's a slow path. It's lap 1.
It's
Reminds me of another
somehow-
person that I had to yell at the other day about.
Oh goodness. It was actually ironic. He's still in the top 4 situation, even taking that slow path. But even then, he low-key would have been the top 2 if he did take the slow path. He is going to red out. It's going to be Star. And now Cozy Fog is going to be in 3rd place. And he has Bobby and Ankles currently ahead and top 2. And again, this is also where Bobby is the most dangerous. If Bobby is
Gato,
running,
Natro, or whatever that name was. That is actually pretty funny. They're not even playing under their actual name, so it's gonna be confusing. Who's who?
they're probably gonna fix their tag.
Either that, or they're
after that.
purposely playing under the pseudo name so they don't get hit out early. As you can
That's
see, Blue
also
Shell's
true.
coming in after that orange Yoshi. Shock happens, the Blue Shell will connect after the iframes.
And yeah, so that is actually perfect right there. Whoever did throw that blue, that was a good blue throw. But again, you still have Bobby still in 1st right now by a little bit, and hopefully he gets some defense. Cozy Pod does have a bomb in 6th place. The red shell is going to be right there, but he gets hit by the green shell.
He got sideswiped, man. They just told him swipe left on his Tinder profile, unfortunately. As you see, bombs galore is happening here.
Honestly, I love that analogy that you just said. Swipe left on that, like his Tinder profile. That was actually pretty good. Pretty good. But I'm pretty sure Bobby got first on this track, so that's pretty good for him right there. I want to say it was, I think that's Cookie.
Nero.
Oh no, Gato Nero is
second, Stev in third. Already a good start with the top three. We're gonna have to see how these things and these standings are gonna shape up going into race 2 through 24. So Daisy Cruiser was the first one that was picked. They can no longer pick it after that.
Thanks for the follow, man.
Yes, sir. I think that was Anari really or Heather.
Should have held.
That got second. That's that Gato.
Possibly.
Only one race.
Anyway, you can see some of the new tracks. Squeaky Clean is up there next with LA Labs, Coconut Mall, Neo Bowser City, Mario Kart Stadium, multiple times. My God, Bangkok Rush, Excite Bike Arena, and Moo Moo Meadows.
Also, I mean, don't they know? Don't pick Mario Kart Stadium when Bobby's in first.
Bro, people don't listen to commentators as players, all right? They don't listen to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bangkok Rush is the second race here, and we are going to be on Vantox this time around.
I was right. So Anari was Gato Nero, so that's good. So let's go. So okay, so Asmac is Anari. Asmac is Heather. Asmac is Heather.
So we're going to be on Cruiser instead. We're switching to Cruiser, who got 5th in that last race as the Inkling. Let's see how they perform here.
All right, now we got LA Cruiser not getting an item box and having to deal with triple bananas from Star. But again, Bobby being lucky because Star didn't pull a red shell, so Bobby is going to be able to go into the second item set without getting redded out. And LA Cruiser right now sitting in his 5th place spot. They pop that shrew because he was too close by everyone, but that jump does put him into the awkward spot.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at it. He went down to 10th place for part of that, as well as some other reasons. But now we're switching over to Vantox, who's in the top 3 contention right now, having to avoid Fire and Cozy Fox triple greens. He's going to go wide, play it safe, but throws the boomerang to kill most of those green shells, and it's bouncing back and forth. Hopefully it does not cause Cozy Fox to hit himself out. But he's got to worry about Anari.
Yeah, 100%. Now, this is also where if you're Bobby, you want to use this to your advantage. With second and third pretty much still fighting over each other, you want to build up this lead as much as you can, and you're going to have Cozy Fog going through the grass, also being in 4th place. Bobby's still in 1st. You're going to have Anari and Vantox still in 2-3, but now the blue shell is coming out, and hopefully Bobby has something to dodge it with. If not, Bobby is going to have to take the hit, and we're going to see Vantox trying to red out Anari, because Vantox wants to get in first, and looks like Bobby did dodge the blue shell with a horn.
Hey man, he's just getting the lucky pulls of the century right now. I don't blame him, as we are in the final section. When it comes to the tour tracks, we are playing sections, not laps per se. Like, you might go through that lap finish, but you see different parts of the course each time. Vantox looking to maintain second or third. Is he going to be able to snipe out Anari? Anari hits a banana on the tight corner.
I'll take second there.
And the blue shell does hit Anari as well, so Anari does drop down. I think no, they still got third.
They probably had the iframes from the banana on that blue shell unintentionally, but it kind of worked for Anari a bit.
But also, that is 2 first places for Bobby right there. And also, Vantox did the smart thing. I was like, if you're Vantox in that situation, I wouldn't spam that red that was behind the screen, even though he could have took out Bobby, because Bobby didn't have no defense after he threw the first red. But it was like, you want to make sure you have defense in that situation, especially the red being the secondary. If you would have used that red, like, you would have ultimately died, and Vantox might have dropped down more than still being able to get second. So Vantox did the right thing. Unfortunately, he could have got first, but he was able to still get second, which I think that's still pretty good.
Okay, so now
No, absolutely, man. As I said, that was race 2. Now let's see where we end up going. Why is everyone still picking MKS out of all the tracks? MKS is still being chosen right now as we're going to Animal Crossing.
I mean, hey, sometimes you just get used to it, but then you also forget like who it is. Especially again, that's already 2 first places in a row, and this is why I said Bobby is definitely gonna try to put the chokehold on Vantox early on, build up a big enough lead to where all Bobby has to do towards the end is just coast and just make sure he's taking out Vantox from getting a top spot.
Oh yeah, as right now we are on Cruiser this time around. See how he's going to do here in 5th, 4th. Constant switching up, but he's got to be careful. Vantox is dragged red. Bobby already with the 2 first places, as you mentioned earlier. He's right now somewhat cruising. Vantox didn't have the best start. He had 7th in the first race, but he picked it back up at the 2nd place finish. But he's not that far behind, so you're seeing the top 3 standings changing. Decides not to change both the reds, only the single one.
But now this is also where if someone passes Vantox, Vantox now has 2 reds to work with on them. But he gets boomeranged out by LA Cruiser. That was a good play. And now LA Cruiser is going to be in 3rd place at the moment behind Anari and Bobby. But he gets hit by the fire. But luckily it doesn't have him fall, which I was scared of.
Oh no, like Cruiser's just getting hit item after item realistically, but he throws the bomb, connects it, is now behind batter Cookie with 1 green. He's got to be careful. Oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen. You don't want to stay too tight on that type of drift just because you don't know if they're going to throw stuff like those greens back in those tight corners, and usually a lot of people fall for it, me included.
Also, I was about to say I did see Ginja with the blue shell. And Anari is going to be in 1st place, but it looks like Anari has shrooms, so they might be able to dodge the blue shell. Bobby is going to be in 2nd place, and Anari does.
Sure, that's Anari, not Vantox?
No, Vantox is right here.
I can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because I'm so used to him being the only peach.
That is true, but yeah, Hanari is the other peach player in this lobby. Bobby is going to be in 2nd. Vantox is in 4th. Hanari is going to take 1st.
Oh my god, Vantox avoiding all these stars.
I can't do anything about that.
Bobby got passed at the end. He did. He got passed by Star. Star is going to get that 1st place, but now it's a 3-point race between Bobby and Hanari right now.
Oh my god, like this is just already turning into a struggle. Bobby, who had a comfortable lead just because he had not the best finish, and Anari getting a really top spot for the 1st place spot, that already made that gap so small.
100%. And this is where also I do want to mention that Bobby did drink a 5-hour energy before this because he was so tired. So let's see if that fire.
Yeah, he's still leading the pack, regardless that he is tired.
100%. That's where he's definitely, again, like he knows what he needs to do. He's not messing around. He's like, no, like I'm gonna show you why. Like I am extremely proficient at front running, and that's all he's doing. He's just running. He's
playing his trump card early. That's what he's doing.
But hey, sometimes you need that. You need to build a big enough lead early on, so you're not just playing catch up from towards the end.
Oh yeah, because sometimes that type of strategy just doesn't work out for some folks. It's like not like I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but I definitely say 6 times out of 10 that strategy has not been the best for folks.
100% agree with that. And again, you're gonna see Bobby right now still sitting in that. Honestly, I think he probably took the left path. No, he switched to light blue Yoshi, maybe? No, okay.
Nice job by Cruiser as well.
Oh, he's actually bagging
Yoshi. Oh, all right. That's very interesting. I mean, London Loop has a lot of chances to recover. Oh, and what was that? Was that Anari just got dragged?
That was Anari, and LA Cruiser does have to dodge this boomerang that is going to be thrown by Ginja. Ginja misses the last shot barely. It was a barely.
You know, like at times, like when it comes to the online play, like sometimes you throw the boomerang at the blue shells coming to hit Cruiser here. Sometimes you throw the boomerang and on your end it connects, but on the other player's end it wasn't even close. This is one of those times. As Star is now in the lead and Ginja in 2nd.
And now we are going to be on Cozy Fog. Cozy Fog is going to be in 6th, right behind Anari. Anari gets bombed out from LA Cruiser. Now Cozy Fog is battling against Diego and Vantox. Vantox with the Fireflyer taking out Cozy Fog. Cozy Fog is going to chain into double item set. only gets triple nanas in the red shell.
You
And
know,
now
I,
this
I
is-
had higher hopes for Vantox. I wasn't expecting to be like almost every Ryu player just spamming the Hadoken.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta spam the Hadouken sometimes, you know? You gotta let them know, like,
Oh,
hey,
the
this is what I'm
double
known for.
boomerang again from Star.
Nice.
Oh, Vantox
can't
is
do
not
anything,
having
man.
the best of moments right now. He still has a boomerang and a shroom to slowly catch up and to do some damage. Cruiser in second, Star in first. It's hard to see who's in third. Now Diego, who was in third, in second.
And now this is where
Oh, did he hit Vantox?
no, that was Zanari now you hit, and now you do see Bobby starting to move up. And this is where Bobby can potentially go back into getting a top 3 finish right here. And we're gonna have Ellie Cruiser getting started out by
play
Genja
anymore.
and Vantox
So
sitting in this
stupid.
ninth
This guy's
place
just
spot
griefing.
behind Anari.
And he got
behind Stevens.
screened. Oh, you just saw someone die to a green right there. Vantox able to recover from some.
Guys,
Oh
actually
my
just griefing.
god!
Pause.
These backs are brutal.
Bobby got first again.
Hey, why?
Backs are
Why
brutal.
y'all
But
there?
ankles get
I just
second
don't
now. Did you see the follow for Vantox? Thank you for following Vantox.
There you go.
Not even
Hey.
our channel.
Hey, we appreciate people always supporting any of their streamers. So
Absolutely.
definitely, if you are watching us, bro, go support their each of these streamers' channels. Support Vantox, support Cozy Fog, support Elliot Cruiser. Like, show them some love because hey, they are still some phenomenal people outside of the PlayEX community. They do a lot of streams on their instance. It's always pretty entertaining to watch any one of them. But the fact that Bobby got first again, literally he bagged his way all the way up into first. That's again, it is London, but that just shows how much game knowledge Bobby has. And we are going Mario Kart Stadium, and this is the track
Just
that
get it
I
out of
did
the
say.
way early now, I guess. Just get it out of the way. Bobby loves
I mean,
this
yeah,
track for
that's
one
true.
reason or another.
Would you
He's
want
top
this
10.
track late game against Bobby, or do you want this?
Get out of the way. Move it along. That's all I'm gonna say. Then you gotta make him like. For what I understand, because like you and I both go to Saturday Night Speedway.
Yeah.
I know Jaguar is another player who is not in these finals. He's done a lot of statistic stuff, and he's recognized that Bobby's not the best on tour tracks. But that's kind of changed as you saw him like getting first on London Loop.
Honestly, I've seen that because I have my own stats as well.
Yeah.
But the reason why like he's not good on tour tracks is because usually we get the tour tracks in the beginning, and Bobby doesn't try it in the beginning on it. Like I'm not gonna lie, because when you actually look how many times we actually get the tour tracks towards the end, he does better on them. But when we get them in the beginning, like yeah, he just doesn't really care.
Okay. Fair point. Fair analysis on that. Thank you for being on the analytical side. The blue shell's coming in.
All right, and the blue.
I think that's
is
gonna hit
come
Star.
out. Yes, it is. Star is going to get hit out. Luckily, they had a good enough lead, but they're going to let second go ahead and take first. It's going to be Heather. That's going to be in first right now.
What
And
about
again,
the name changes for in terms for Heather? But hey, I ain't knocking it.
hey, luckily we know how to anticipate which names are which. And there
That
we
was-
go. Ellie
that was
Cruiser
very
making a
close.
risky play, but he is going to be in first right now, battling
Twice.
against the Star.
Do you throw your red to attack Star and get rid of their red, but
think
you leave
you
yourself
hold on to it
defenseless,
right
or
now.
wait to the chain? But
That's
now
why
he's
I said-
defenseless.
I
Oh.
would have held on to it because I was like, I feel like third
thank God
place
he's slow.
has an item, and it is going to be. Is this
That's
Bobby?
gonna be Bobby. That is definitely Bobby right there.
Oh,
Star in
Bobby
first, Bobby in
Okay.
second, Diego in third, Stevens in fourth. Bobby's still in the lead by 12 points over second place.
All right, so I guess we have 4 POVs now. I did not know Bobby was streaming, so hey,
Just got him in.
let's go. So now we have 4 different.
Man, this
POVs
is
to go
definitely
through.
looking like Mario Kart 64 with the 4-player perspectives.
All right, guys. Just for that, you guys are going to battle mode to 1v1 the Undertaker and Hell in a Cell.
Oh my
Challenge
God.
accepted. Block 4. Let's go.
Jesus.
No, you're going to the space map. That is it. We're only going space.
Oh my god.
That's okay, low key, that's actually the original map that would went back in the battle mode. It's the space map from N64.
You know they won't edit any battle mode maps in.
Oh, trust me, I know. We already went way past that line, and we're going Mario Circuit for race number 6.
This is yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We don't keep track of all the races there, but we do try our best to give you what is going on within the games, why these players make set decisions, and why, if you were to try it out on your own at home, how you can improve your own gameplay.
100%.
This
now
track
with
high key
Bobby,
is swag. I just shouldn't
this
have
is
picked it
Mario
for a
Circuit.
second.
This is definitely a track that I do recommend. Maybe just bag or even soft bag. You don't even have to hard bag this because you do want to make sure you're getting items to take all these cuts.
I was curious why he was still braking after everyone was passing. I don't know if he wanted to be last or was trying to go for coins. But hey, I'm not as well versed in the bagging material as Cozy Fog got dragged to his triple bananas.
I think he was. I think Bobby was trying to just get coins. I think that's why he slowed down. But Cozy Fog is going to have a single shroom. He's going to take the first part of this cut. It's not going to bring him up anywhere, but he is going to be able to stay in 7th right now. He's going to be right behind Diego and Stevens. And this is where on this track, well, shock already happens. I'm curious whose shock was that, but we do have LA Cruiser currently sitting in
He
first
better
place.
get a sound horn because that blue's coming after him. It's already too late to do the after you. Star passes him, and right before the blue connects.
I mean, I think that's fine if you're in LA Cruiser spot because that was lap 2. You know, go ahead, get past now, like, just in case of a second blue because it's Mario Circuit. There's a high chance for a second blue. Cozy Fog is going to hop into the start and goes all the way through this cut. Bobby is still currently in last. I saw that.
Is that Stevens getting bombed out?
I think it was, indubitably.
And I get a
And right now,
single
Vantok's
green
in 4th and whatnot. He hasn't had a lot of top 3 finishes, so I would like to see more of that for him.
I
Like,
don't care
usually
anymore.
his MO
My luck
is
is
around
still
that.
shit
But,
to
you know,
fucking
he could be
repeat.
having just he's just
really
slowly
don't
learning
care.
and adjusting to all the play styles. And then he's going to pick it up on the later half. I've seen that from him.
Yeah.
Oh, but the bad greens, the bouncing
If only
green.
I could pull a
Double!
Jewel.
They're going to be triple. There's another shock that happened.
I think that was Bobby's shock.
Cookie
I
got
think-
first.
I think Bobby was holding the shock. Oh, he dodged? Oh my god. What the heck?
Cookie got
What-
first. Bobby
Wait,
got
is that-
second. Star in third.
PlayEX?
Stevens in 4th. Ankles in 5th. Cozy fucking 6th. Gidget in 7th. 7 Yoshis in the top 7.
All right, so I do want to mention it is a 19-point lead over second right now that Bobby has. And it's a
Against
20-point
Sonara, yeah.
lead over third. So right then there, like, again, like, Bobby right now is putting everything on the throttle. Like, again, the fact that on 2 tracks so far, on London Lap and
I'm out of tracks.
Mario Circuit, that he was still able to bag and still get into the top 3 situation.
Yeah.
You know, like, he knows what he's doing. The game knowledge is definitely helping him right then and there. Now it's a matter of how much more can you extend this lead before you get to the halfway point. Because sometimes when we get to the halfway point, that's when we see everyone else turn it up. So if you already have a big enough lead going into race 13, then it's just a matter of how can I stay consistent and just coast. And it looks like someone did disconnect.
Nice.
Oh. Yikes. They're going to have to get the bot scores or whatever until they return back.
All right. So Heather power went out in the middle of this. So hopefully their power can come back on.
They're going to have to take bot scores. Hopefully someone's been keeping screens, but we do have multiple streams on right now, so we're bound to see what the scores were prior. Already, Cozy Fog getting dragged out by, I think, a red from another player.
Yep, he got dragged out by Ankles. Ankles was dragging that red, and that was a good red drag by Ankles.
And Ankles is in the back right there, fighting for 8th place.
And now we do have Bobby currently sitting in first right now. And again, this is where you're going to see his time trial lines come to fruition, because right here, he's not going to go for anything risky. He is just going to drive.
And you see Cruiser over here trying his best to collect up to 10 coins. Remember, collecting those increase your top speed. So that way you can be at your fastest momentum ever. And right now you're going to see Vantox over here to using that shroom, taking the cut, went from 4th to 2nd. Just knowing where these shortcuts are, how to utilize these items is going to be crucial. And that's why he didn't chain the green, because he saw that Inari had the red and was going to attack him out. So that was a good play on Vantox. Just defend yourself at that moment.
Yep, and now he is chasing down Bobby. This is where you're going to see these top 2 competitors consistently go at it. We're going into the last lap. It looks like Inari was able to take that glider path and is going to be in 2nd now. And they're going to actually grow fast before Vantox as well. So that's actually going to help them out a lot. We do have LA Cruiser as well, curling in 4th, trying to avoid the boomerang from Vantox, who's in 3rd place.
I know some player or some of the folks watching at home, when we switch perspectives, they're going to be like, wait a minute, I saw this player when we were on their POV over at this spot, but yeah, when we switched to their spot, like they're at a different spot entirely. What's going on? Well, that's because stream delays. You got to count that players like to purposely add a little stream delay going because we don't want any unfoul territory happening.
Yep, or sometimes it is just Twitch, because depending on your internet, like, is gonna have a slight delay from time to time. And Bobby right now, 15 points over 2nd now, with Star getting that 1st place. So that was actually pretty huge for Star.
Cutting the gap for sure.
Yeah, because Star was down 20. So now they're down 15. That's actually pretty good, but this is still worrying because Bobby has not gotten anything less than a top 3.
No one's thinking about how they can stop the man, the myth, the legend of Bobby. But hey, there's still plenty of action to go here. As we see these players are choosing the next track. Let's see where we're going. We got the Gorge, as I call it, Mushroom Gorge, Ribbon Road, Squeaky, Moo Moo Meadows, Vancouver Velocity, LA Labs, Warriors Stadium, DS Martin Circuit, and Athens Dash. No, not Athens Dash. Excuse me. Yeah.
Amsterdam,
yeah. I knew this had an A in it. LA Labs.
And we're going LA Labs.
At least I'm not like my other fellow commentator who called Athens Dash Berlin Byways when they both have columns. I'll give it that. That's my only excuse.
Sorry, I had something in my throat there.
Are you okay? You're dying?
Yeah, I just had something in my throat there.
Sure. Okay. Next we'll go to Paris Promenade later. Just for Dave.
Don't even start.
Already did.
All right, we're going to be on LA Labs, even though it's not a lap track. It is a section-based track in Code.
Whoa, I've never seen people do this to collect coins.
Yep, I guess this is the new strat of bagging for LA Labs, which, weirdly for me, I don't start bagging here. I start bagging towards the third set, because this is the second set. So yeah, I started bagging here where LA Cruiser just got hit out at. Because right here, which is actually weird because you saw this in one of our wars, I literally pulled the shot on this section like it was nothing. I was like, I should have it this early, but I mean, hey, I'll take it. And the blue shell is already going to be in play. It looks like it's going to be taking out our Inari or Cookie. And we're going to have LA Cruiser chaining his star again. And he gets a 3rd star, actually a 4th star. That's his 4th star to work with, and now he is just going to go right through the cut.
Oh man, like he needs to do something soon. Like he's trying to predict a shock, possibly. Like with all these dodges happening with the stars, the bullet bills, I would imagine that shock can be somewhere in play. As we are hitting the final section of LA Labs, Bobby in 2nd. You have Cozy Fog in 3rd, who got hit out not too long ago, and I believe that's not Vantox. That's gotta be Inari.
I think it's Inari or it's Cookie.
In 1st, that's the Peach?
Yeah, Cookie also switched to Peach.
Getting hit by the star by Cruiser in the middle of the glider, that's going to slow you down hard.
What sucks, unfortunately, the plant did not run out in time, so he's not going to get an item. He is going to try to spam that back. He's not going to be able to hit star, but now this is where he could still manage to get a 4th place.
Oh, he got bumped into the wall that slowed him down.
We love the new mini turbo strats from the update, and it's going to be Inari getting first, Bobby getting second, and now Bobby is only going to have it. It's a 17-point lead right now. But again, what's happening with Vantox right now? Vantox is not in the top 4 conversation right now. Right now, it's Bobby, Inari, Star, and Batter Cookie. Where's Vantox?
He could just be having an off day. Maybe he's just trying to relax and have himself a chill moment. I don't know. But hey, knowing Vantox, he'll pick it back up when the time is right. He's been in situations like this before. I've seen it a little bit in Edgeguard, even though he ran that more often or not. I've seen it at MomoCon as well, where he was pretty much trying to become the dominant factor there. Like, knowing Vantox, he'll pick it back up when he's pumped and ready to go.
100%. But just how long can you wait? You know, just how
We're already
long?
getting close to the end of the first half. That is true. And it looks like Heather has not returned. I don't know how long that power is going to be out for, but this will be an unfortunate end for Heather's run.
Yeah, like, especially they have potential, especially being our European rep. You know, because we have 3 European reps.
Bob is the only one under the triple-digit banner. I don't know, like the other closest one is at 84 points.
Yep, and even if that person with 84, because that's Inari, if they even get first on this, they're 99. Still not in the triple digits.
Yeah, they'll be at 99 at best. So that's assuming they do get the first, as you said. Yeah.
Right. All right. So we did switch over to LA Cruiser, and again, guys, like shrink away.
Oh, the double drag!
Wow. Yeah. Mark Kart, fix your net code, please, please. But
we got guidelines.
Oh, instead we'll destroy all tournaments.
Yeah.
Destroy all tournaments for the new console, new potential Mario Kart. Which, if that system does not have backwards compatibility, I'm going to be steaming.
I don't know. It's weird because it's like when Mario Kart and Smash Ultimate are your 2 biggest games on the Switch right now, you want backwards compatibility, and then also all the other games that
Blue Shell coming in. Oh no, we got rid of that last banana a little too early there. Now he had nothing to attack the person in front. Vantox now in second place on lap 2 here on Twisted Mansion over here.
All right, and he is going to be behind Diego. Diego is going to be the Green Yoshi in first. This is where Vantox is going to do the glider track, and he's going to have a shroom and a horn to work with. I wouldn't use the shroom on this first cut.
Yeah, he'll definitely save it going through the bookshelf. Yeah. But also holding on to that horn in case the second blue were to pop up, which is like, oh no, he got Ghost of his shroom. Yeah. After the set, that's not ideal.
All right, but now this is okay.
Never mind.
But now the thing is, I don't think Bobby. It is going to be Ankles and Cozy Fog, who are going to be the 2 people.
Cozy Fog got hit out by Ankles,
and now this is where Ankles can shine. He can take this first place away from Diego, and again, Ankles. He is going to take the double item set. Vantox is still going to have a double. And he's going to get a horn and a shroom.
Oh man, he's got to be careful. If he horns that bomb, he's done.
Oh, he's going to shroom through.
He did not pass Ankles. He was very close. If he had a second shroom, he would have done the move that he did to try to maintain the speed as much as he can before hitting the grass.
100%. And now, this is the first time Bobby didn't get into the top 3 situation, so that's already good. And with that, the lead is now cut down to 12 points. Like, this is where, like, hey, now if you're Star, if you're Diego, if you're Inari, if you're Cookie, heck, even Vantox, if he could catch momentum, even though he's down 50 from Bobby. So it's like, now this is the time where it's like, okay, hey, it is cut down to 12. This is right before the halfway point. Like, we still have a huge opportunity to keep this going, but you have to keep this momentum going. You have to make sure that he is staying down in the mid pack. You have to make sure if you're bagging and he's bagging, you are pulling the shock before he does, and you target shock him.
And here we go. This is Vantox's home right here. So this is going to be Amsterdam Drift. This is going to help out Vantox a little bit with that home field advantage, possibly.
Hey, hopefully. Hey, he should be like, hey, I know this whole track. I drive here on a daily basis.
I'm just not able to.
Hey, I'm just saying, Vantox.
I don't think it works like that.
Let them come into your home.
Hey, Dave, not that attitude.
Your house. You gotta play defense. Can't let them get the best out of you. All right, let's go, Vantox. Speaking of Vantox, we're on Vantox's POV because, again, this is his home. So he is going to be in 5th place right now, going to maybe a 4th place situation. Bobby does have a red right behind him. Star is going to have a red.
That's why he went wide. You'd rather lose 1 or 2 spots than 5 or 6 when everyone's so close. Oh my God, the drag!
And now this is where it's going to get. Honestly, it's going to be a risky situation for LA Cruiser, but Vantox did slow down because he just, again, the lines was not there. Vantox is going to be in 10th place with Trip Shrooms and the Ghost to work with.
It's going to be beneficial for him if he times everything right, if he changes everything properly. You have Star in second, drag out to the red, and you have Bobby who's trying to be careful with said red. So blue's coming in. It's going to hit Diego. Star backs to green, does not connect as Bobby throws his red and also throws the triple greens.
All right, and now this is where if you're Bobby, you're going to have to just play it safe against Star, because Star is the person that you are currently battling with for first, and Diego is someone who is going to be the momentum changer. And there we go, he gets the fire from Cookie, but he fires out himself.
This is not looking good for Bobby. Let's see if he can pull up the right items. Oh my God, this is not looking good for him at all. He's getting hit left and right. But now we got Vantox who's able to run away. He's got to be careful of that red. If it targets him because he has no defense, the bounce of fire. Yep. Diego, the boomerang Star's having to run against Cookie and Vantox.
And this is actually going to be huge for Star, because the Star gets this first right here. Now it's going to close that gap between him and Bobby, and it does, because Bobby only gets second. So now Star is going to be in first by 1 point.
Star now taking over the lead, but you've seen how like Bobby had that 20-point lead earlier. Now it literally is down to single digits. That's how quickly everything can change, as Mario Kart is not the best game to maintain a lead unless you know absolutely what you're doing and how to play against the other racers as well as their play styles.
100%. And again, like, I think at the moment everyone is trying to capitalize off of Bobby right now, because now everyone knows, take him out. Take him out. Like,
but now with the new leader, is everyone going to focus on Star? We're still going to look at Bobby as you see a commercial break on Vantox's stream.
I think, in my opinion, I think you would still focus on Bobby, because most of these competitors have raced against Bobby a lot, and they know he could still break out from anywhere. Star, I feel like at this rate, like Star, like no matter what, like Star is a great player, but this is also where how much consistent are you? Like, are you able to come back up from being the back? You know, that's the main question. So I don't know.
Right now, Cozy Fog looks like he had a 9th place finish in that last race. Not the ideal spot there. And he burns out too. Who knows if that was intentional or not, but you see Cookie over here bagging with Cozy Fog. Vantox off in the bag as well. Hasn't been the best strategy for him, but maybe he can make the turnaround.
And right now, you do see everyone just dying right here in the back. I mean, that's perfectly fine. You do have Bobby who opted to run. Bobby is going to be in 5th, but he is just going to start going wide right now because he wants these coins.
Seeing all these hops, and it's reminding me back of the Wii U, and fire hopping was a powerful item. Or not an item, but a powerful
strategy
mechanic. Yeah.
I was like...
not an item, but mechanic strategy, yeah.
All right, so now Bobby is going to be in 11th with Vantox and Stevens and Star, which again, Star is the other competitor that Bobby is going to be working with. Cozy Fog.
Cozy Fog.
I would say a different name at first, so...
Oh my God, the blue almost connected. I think it hit Ginja right there.
It did, and now Cozy Fog is going to be in first because of that, but he gets a single item box. And might get
he got lucky with an item pull, because most likely he would have had a coin because he's in first. But we're in lap 3. We know the next item is most likely going to be a coin unless the game wants to reward his behavior with another item, which is unlikely, but it's still possible. Oh my god!
Wow, that is actually pretty ironic. But now you do have Bobby, who was trying to move his way up, but he got rid of that.
He almost hit himself with his own banana.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
Oh, Wiggler's up. He's moving on the track. Cookie nearly almost hitting out Cozy Fox. Cozy Fox just lucky enough to dodge. He's getting passed by Diego. He's getting passed overall. He got a red against him, but it's not going to hit him.
No, the red did hit Diego. And Bobby...
but Diego had a red to throw back, but I don't think it was connected in time.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
It was like very small window to see it.
So right now, Star is still in first by 5 points over Bobby and Anari. So this is also where now you're starting to see Star getting that little push, but also at the same time, it's not detrimental. It's not over right now because that was only the halfway point. So now this is
trying to be built for speed, man. That's what we're all doing.
Hey, you're trying to be built for speed? Well, I got the need for speed.
Hey, different franchise. This ain't 200cc either.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I should have said Project Tokyo.
Oh my god. We have Tokyo Blur. I'm just saying that is a possibility. As we go to Ribbon Road for this next race here, folks.
Hey, I mean, Ninja Hideaway would also work as well. So.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm like, that's actually right. Like, we get 2 Japan tracks, but
we are literally at the halfway mark right now as this is being race 12. Only 12 more after this one to go. So there's not much room for error at this point. If you're gonna make a name for yourself, you gotta start kind of like right now. You don't have much time.
And this is also where you're gonna start seeing people like Cookie and Vantox who are like, okay, I have to put the momentum up like now, because especially when you're battling against Star, Anari, and Bobby right now, who are respectively the top 3. You want to get them out. You want to make sure they can't do anything. And Vantox gets the drag by using the mini turtle strat, and Bobby is opting to bag just a little bit. He does have a Nari right there behind him as well, and the bot to work with. So this is also where Bobby does have to be really careful. He does use the star on Nana, which is huge.
Oh my god, what did that toy do to you? Why'd you have to run into it? Although it can ruin another racer by like having them crash into it and just slowing them down for a tad bit.
100%. And now we have LA Cruiser on the screen. He is going to be in this 4th place situation. He's going to throw that red at Cookie. Cookie is not going to get hit out. They had a defense to work with. Vantox is going to be currently sitting in 2nd place. It's going to be Ankles in first.
Oh my god, but he's holding on to fire, which is really well. Ankles is overtaking the lead. He is just behind, he's just in front of Vantox, so where if he backs that green at the right spot, Vantox can't really counter it. But Vantox doesn't want to be directly behind Ankles, or else he knows he's going to be the recipient of that green. Oh, but it slows down. The afternoon is happening. It's going after Bobby.
Ooh, that was clutch by
Vantox
Bobby.
activating the smart steering to stay on the track.
That is very legal.
It is legal.
We're going to have Cookie currently sitting in first right now with a Nana. But it looks like
did he fall
off? He did fall off.
Oh, man.
So
Cookie
that is going to be rough.
Cookie trying to take the cookie cutter approach, just not able to perform.
And now, right now, you do have Vantox again, that first place.
I can't
and I think it's going to be Bobby or Star getting second.
Oh, Cookie gets second, Star in third, Bobby in fourth, Stevens in fifth, Anari in 6th, Cruiser in 7th, Cozy Pocket in 8th. You are seeing the 6 points difference between Star and Bobby, with Star in the lead.
And again, it's not super detrimental right now because it's still relatively close between those two. But now it is a matter of like.
Just a reminder, folks, this is Star's very first season competing in Mario Kart League. So right now they are currently the point champion. So I'm just looking at these stats here. Like, they had 250 in qualifier 2, they had 254 qualifier 3, in qualifier 6 they had 252. So they're maintaining their scores here, as you can see here, the stats.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, and that's the reason why, like, sometimes you do have to look out for these specific competitors, because sometimes a brand new competitor can surprise you. And they're doing exactly that. And we're gonna go Waluigi Stadium for race number 13, guys. And this is the start of the second half.
White American.
So Dave, when you're gonna pull up our names, to like go up from the ground up, as well as your name, and then make us.
I'm not here.
See, because we only have two.
I'm not here.
You can't hide yourself. I see your microphone and your chair. You can't hide yourself. Not like that.
Going and this track
Unless
is
you have a
Genji
Genjutsu.
first, so
No.
All right,
Yep.
it's going to be Vantox starting off in first. And again, with Waluigi Stadium, this is also where you do want to make sure your lines are
I'm just
very
really having
good.
fun dealing
And
with my
there's also
slow
a
ass.
misc and a zipper strap that you can do. This is the first misc
Those
on this
way too
track,
tight.
and you just
Wait,
stay
no,
right
that was a
here,
really
hug
good
the
misc,
left.
It
actually.
always baffles me to see people do that all the time. Like, I know it's a thing.
I just can't do it.
It is a lot harder for me as an inside drifting player, and like half the time, like I know there's others who easily can do it. To me, it's just one of those things. Is like I hate this track in terms of just that alone, but hey,
pulling up
I
going
still
for a
need to
set
get
on this
better
track
at
is
this
really
track,
bad,
just like the
actually.
other 95 in the last wave
no idea
releases.
it mattered this
Oh
much.
no, 100%. I've gotten better at the misc. I still slightly struggle at the half pipe section, but even then, like, I
It's just
kind
me
of
lining
know
up.
I just can't do because tactically the fast strat is to
Sorry,
do
Daniel, I have 6
five
coins.
Of these.
and I
Yeah.
could probably do 3, 4 at most. So it's like, yeah, if you want to have the fastest time on that, you want to hit all those strats 5 times, and you know.
See Bobby overtaking right now. I think that's ankles just behind. Yes, it is. Almost got hit by the blue. Just narrowly avoids it, as Vantox is going to be the target of it, and he has nothing to defend himself. But at this point, you just got to run it, and you got to take the hit. Star is going to pass.
Which
Diego's
this
gonna
is gonna
pass.
be huge for Star right now, because Star again
Oh,
is
Diego
battling
got hit by a
Bobby.
banana on the ground.
Oh, that is rough for Diego. But now, as of right now, everyone is trying to play catch up to
no.
I
Star,
missed the
but
double, that
unfortunately, Vantox doesn't have anything to hit.
His open
on Star.
season. Oh
Listen,
my
Lucky, there
lord,
was a
this is
red
going to help
behind
out everyone behind first and Blue Shell.
Oh, that is actually huge.
Oh my god, this is huge. This is huge.
No
No,
He
Vantox,
dodges with triple
no.
reds.
Oh, I think Bobby also
Oh, he
died.
had it. He had it in the bag. Oh my god, did Star maintain first after all that? Yes,
He
they
did.
did. They helped Star stay in first by killing Vantox.
No, it was Bobby who killed Vantox. So
The Reds,
no
yeah.
matter what,
Everyone's at fault. Everyone's at
I mean, but
fault.
if you think about it, like, no matter what, like, it helped out Bobby. Unfortunately, like, again, Vantox wasn't able to throw that red to Star, but at the same time, Bobby needed to red out Vantox as well.
Man,
so-
Star is definitely showing true dominance within this season, in this finale, anyways.
100%. And again, this is now where, when you're sitting here, you do have to sit here and be like, hey, you gotta be able to take out.
Land is the next
That
track.
was my cat and
I just, oh my god, I just literally just lost my train of thought. It's all good. All right, we're going to Sherbert Land. Yay!
What?
to the eye doctor and they
I-
We're
I
going
was,
to
I
Snow
was
Cone
saying
City.
something, and then my brain just turned off, and I was like, okay, whatever.
It's because I said the name of the track. I will
No,
continue
it
to do
wasn't
that.
because of you. Like, my brain was already
He's just saying
shutting
that to
off.
make me feel better, folks. Let's not lie to ourselves here.
Bro, I promise.
He promises, but he doesn't deliver.
Okay, whatever. All right, so Bobby does get hit out early from Star, so now this is where you're in the situation. It's Sherbert. What do you do? What do you do? And also,
Get a
it's
snow
also
cone,
more
that's what
funny
you do.
that everyone is now switching to like Blue Yoshi because of Star.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's trying to make sure they don't get hit out or make them believe that, hey, this is this player when it's not said player. So we'll see how things turn out. Oh,
And now, Cozy Fog did take the slowest path.
it's probably
on
the
this track.
safer option, but definitely slower. I don't really think there's much of a benefit to it.
I don't even think it's safe. to be honest,
I got
because
really good at
the red
66,
is still
now I need to get
track
good at
to you. You
Mogies
can get
again.
breaded and
You're
drop
probably
out
right.
the glider.
You're probably right. Like I won't deny that. I won't say that I know everything on this game.
All right, well, we do have a blue shell coming
Oh!
out.
You're
Red
canceling.
does connect. Thrown by
The
second.
iframes. And Cruz is gonna get hit by it because he can't dodge in time.
Oh, see, now that was a good play by Vantox. Wow, he gets a horn after that blue, but I mean, it doesn't matter because Vantox is still going to be in
He's got
first
the lead.
place.
Is he
And
gonna change
now-
his coin or is he gonna hold on to it in case of a ghost?
Second,
And
first
now
streams,
this
then
is
second
where you're
place
going to have
points out.
Bobby currently sitting in second place. This is lap 3 right now. Bobby and Vantox are
Go
battling
on,
for top 2. And again, Vantox
Let's
does
see.
have that horn
Is
to
Bobby?
work with.
Oh my God, these type bananas.
These nanas are rough. Hopefully everyone does dodge it. And again, no matter what, Vantox does have the advantage over Bobby going into this last set. Because if Bobby doesn't get double reds, it is Vantox's race to lose. If
There's the blue
Oh,
shells coming in, but Vantox does have the horn, but he doesn't need it. Stevens, I think he just got second over Bobby.
Got a very
he
bad race,
did.
so
That's huge for Stevens
guess
right
that's good for
there.
me.
But I'm curious, where does Star fall? Star
In
only got
fifth.
5th. So Bobby
7-point
actually
difference.
needed the second.
Bro,
It's-
from 142 in second to 129 in
Nah.
third. That is the huge
I'm so
difference
fucked.
between all these players right now.
100%. And that's where, you know, when you're sitting in that spot where you're in third, when you're in fourth, it's like, what do I do?
I didn't trust that
To
Vantox,
get
like,
into the top
had a
2
bomb
right
or
now,
something.
you know, because right
He would just
now
bomb me
it
because
is
he
the
hates me.
Bobby and Star show, but
That's why I
Vantox
went
is
top
getting
path.
momentum very
But then
quick.
I haven't taken
And
top path in like months, so I
again,
forgot that like ice thing.
It's
Again.
never over until
So I
it's
fucked
over.
up my luck.
And Vantox is definitely one of those
Otherwise, I would've
players
drove
that
straight into
has
it.
come up in multiple clutch moments
And the
before.
most famous of words out there, never give up, trust your instincts by Peppy Hare
I'm on Vantox's tier A blacklist.
from Star Fox.
Yes, sir.
Did you have a brain fart thinking that for a second?
No, I was
You were thinking I was going to say something else,
It's
huh?
actually faster on 200.
no, I was gonna say something else because I was gonna say never back down, never what.
Exactly. You were thinking something else. Oh man, I love this. This is great.
Hey, it's perfect. It's perfect. We are going to be on LA Cruiser. And again, like, unfortunately, LA Cruiser hasn't been able to necessarily break out. But I mean, he's still doing consistent. But again, with
he
all
needs
these.
to place more in the top spots. He has not been up there for a lot of these showings, which is kind of hurting him a little bit. But hey, there's still some room to make up. Oh,
mean,
the
true.
green snipe! Wow.
Beautiful, because also he got that after Anari placed down that Nana. So this is huge for LA Cruiser because you are going to have that shroom. The blue shell is going to come in. Cozy Fog is going to be
I was
behind
gonna
you.
say, is he gonna try to take that cut area? Good use of the backhand to be aware of the back green. Let the red hit you. Stay at the shroom. Oh yeah, use it to catch back up. I thought he was gonna save it for the glider here, but then I realized there's no item box.
Yeah, no item box on glider, so it's no point. You do have Anari still in third. Cozy Fog having double defense right now. That's going to be
Oh
pretty
my
good.
God.
And now we do get the shock, and it's going to be Vantox right now in first.
He had to dodge that shock or something.
He did. That was a beautiful shock dodge that Vantox was able to pull off. And again, you do have Bobby currently sitting in fourth right now behind Cozy Fog, behind LA Cruiser, and he is going to have that stream to work with. Cozy
Look at-
Fog
what
is
is this
trying to hit
item?
him out, and now this is where Bobby is just going to have to stream up and hopefully hold on to second.
Another
And
blue.
You do have the
Another
blue shell
blue.
coming out.
No.
Man. I'm
And
not
this
getting
is
first.
Look at
actually
the
perfect.
back camera usage of these players. They were literally making sure, like, what's coming behind me? Can I dodge it? Can I avoid it? Can I do all these other things to get out of trouble? No,
I really got
Vantox
random
gets
greens.
past after that
Okay.
red. He had second, but
But
he
That's so
now got
dumb,
third.
bro.
That's huge. That is huge for Bobby as well because now he
I
reclaimed
wish that
first
I could
place.
have
It's going to be a
pulled a shroom there
4-point
instead of
lead over
Star did
Star
not
now.
have a good finish on that
dodging was
last
good,
race.
but
Definitely did not. But I mean, hey, when Vantox and Bobby both dodged a shot, it's fair game at that rate. And luckily
is.
it worked out for both of them. I mean, unfortunately, Vantox did get hit by that green at the very last second.
Mhm.
But he still got into the top 3. Obviously, a second or a first would have been better, but you have to deal with getting hit with the blue at the last second, and it's like you can only do so much. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get backed by Bobby. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought he was going to
Bobby
get
was
backed.
backing his thing to avoid a red that was probably tracking him prior to taking over first. That was my guess. I could have been wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, it worked out for Vantox, and now we're going Cows.
Moo Moo Meadows, Cow Cow Farms, whatever you want to call it.
Oh my goodness, I've been waiting for this track.
We are moo. As we are entering here, this is the 16th race, folks. We only have about like 8 races left.
And now here we 9 races left. You got
Not
count
counting this
one.
one, I would say A, but yes, you're right.
All
You
right,
count this
so,
as we're starting.
so now it's going to be Bobby, Inari, and Vantox currently in the top 3. LA Cruiser is going to be in 3rd, and this is also where you're going to see the inside drifts shine. Inari is going to be in 1st for right now, but Vantox and LA Cruiser are going to take the cut, and they're going to be top 2, but Inari does red out LA Cruiser.
Oh boy. Cruiser right now in 9th with Triple Bananas. He's going to hold on to these because you might as well play it defensively. You don't know what's behind you. You could hit Cozy Fog out with that drag. Vantox is just running away with it. Will he have enough time to overtake Star and Bobby? This is going to be the question. Even if he were to have a lot of first place finishes, he needs to have the run of a century right now.
Where's the green?
100%. But now, when you're Bobby right now, your goal is to stay in the top 2 situation in terms of
Not
each
letting
race.
anyone else overlap.
Because now, if you fall down to the back, especially you see what's been happening every time you keep going to the back,
Could have expected that.
you're in a rough spot. Vantox does get hit by the blue shell, as you do see, and Bobby is going to drop down into 4th place.
Oh, you got to be careful. Sound horn, boomerangs, greens. You
Wait,
saw
did he hit
all
the
that
cow?
being thrown next to him, but you just saw he was just remaining calm and confident within his lines. That's what helped him avoid
Who's that
everything.
peach?
As I believe Vantox is just ran away with the first still.
It
Yep,
matters. I need the
100%.
back.
And again, like
didn't
you
hit him.
saw Star and Bobby
Yeah.
right next to each other. I don't think Bobby was able to hit him out. So I think Star did get the advantage barely. So let's see. So
Oh,
yes, Star
Bobby
does get
got
3rd.
6. And it's a
And-
1-point difference.
Well, I'm in 4th now, but
Oh my god, but Inari is right there as well. Down by
10-point difference. So
10.
11 from
Well,
1,
11.
10 from second.
But again, now when you're Vantox, because Vantox is in 4th, because at that rate, like that is now another 1st place for Vantox. Vantox can close this gap, but it's a matter of, can he stay this consistent? Can he keep getting these 1st places? You know, because if he keeps getting those, then honestly, that's going to keep working out better and better for Vantox.
No, you're absolutely right, my friend. And here we are on the next race number 17. Let's see where we end up going. It is.
Grumble Volcano, guys. We are going Grumpy Volcano.
Let's get ready to grumble.
And Vantox is at 132 as well, which
He
is a
climbed right
31
back
point.
up.
It's a 31 point difference from first.
You saw that? He ain't playing no more. He's making sure that he wins. He is playing for the money. He is playing to earn another victory. Season 7. Season 6 champ, trying to go back-to-back repeat.
And they're making sure that they know his name.
Exactly.
Right
He
now-
wants that 2-peat finish.
Exactly. And Cozy Fog unfortunately got a really weird drift, so it does draw him off just a little bit. Luckily, it doesn't fall off. We got Star currently in 1st, and again, this is where Star has to probably start breaking out now, because now you don't want to deal with Bobby.
You don't want to deal with Inari, and you definitely don't want to deal with Vantox, who are coming up on your tail in the overall leaderboard. Oh, Cruiser with that triple green drag. That was not for the faint of heart.
It was not at all. And we still have Stars sitting in 1st. Diego's still going to be in 2nd. And again, like, this is an interesting situation right here. And Star doesn't get hit out when they should have. And LA Cruiser is going to be in 7th. He's going to be right behind Bobby with a Star in 7th.
Depends. I'm seeing multiple people in dodges right now. I'm thinking something's going to pop up, some type of shocking development. But we'll have to wait and see if anyone even pulled that item to begin with. Cozy Fog, oh man, he was already bumped off the course. I was hoping his Shroom would have kept him on the course, but no.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby,
That
having the
was
star in
terrible.
third. This could be critical
Star
as
was at
Star is
first,
still in the lead. Vantox behind. Bullet Bill coming
Bad
up.
news unless it's shock dodge now.
Yeah, unfortunately for Bobby, he had to hop into that star because he was afraid of getting hit by that Nana.
Oh my god.
Oh, and those bananas are very,
Yeah, he's
in
the
a
first
sense,
thing
tight,
able to
blocking the
show right
doubles,
now.
but Bobby able to just maneuver into the doubles still, regardless of the banana
sucks.
situation. Loses his triple greens, only has Shroom.
You never know.
Fireball coming in, Diego in second. I believe that's
And
Star in
there's no
first.
shot.
Vantox in fifth. Cruiser somewhere in the
Wow.
back of ninth or
Okay.
10th.
I lose.
Vantox fell.
Shout outs to
that
the
is
guy
super
for just firing me
unfortunate
for
right
no
there.
reason.
Oh, he got
Vantox.
hit by Ninja.
Oh, Vantox was literally
Thank
on a
you,
roll
man.
right there. The bullet bill should help
Not
out
what he
and bring
needed, not what he
Vantox,
wanted.
but that
Not
is
what he
rough.
wanted. Not what he wanted at all. Bobby able to overtake Star, 4-point difference, and then from second to third, it was a 14-point difference.
Okay, so
See, right then there, this is now again if Vantox can recover from that mistake on Grumble, which I'm still like, I'm surprised that he fell down when he did. Cause I was like, no, like I usually don't see that from like top competitors, or actually I don't even see that from any competitors or falling down on that part. So that is just a rough moment for him. But now it's still just like you still have the opportunity to help, maybe even get into the top three, but in order for you to get first or second, like you have to gun for Bobby and Star right now, because right now it's literally these two's game to lose. Which, speaking of which, we're going to DK Summit, so this is definitely where you're going to see
Double
honestly
cap
all
jump.
these players do pretty well on this track. I would say probably the inward drifting and Cozy Fog, I feel like they might not exceed as well on the double cap.
For Cozy Fog and LA Cruiser, this is definitely going to be a challenge. Like, it is harder for inside drifting players, even like myself, to do double gap jump. Is it doable? Yes, I've done it multiple times. Am I always perfect at it? No, because I don't always line myself up properly, and that's my mistake. That just means I need to practice more. But it's definitely not easy for these types of vehicles. So it is doable, it is possible, but they got to make more adjustments than everyone else will for the outside drifting.
100%. And now you do have this battle right here between the top three, between Anari, Diego, and Bobby. Bobby is going to be in first because he does that gap jump perfect in order to land right onto the boost panel. So that was actually pretty clean. Cozy Fog is going to be in 3, it looks like, behind Bobby and Anari with those triple nanas. Might get past because he doesn't go tight on that half pipe, but actually, I mean,
He
it
jumped a
works
little
out.
too early on it, but I thought he was trying to collect the coins, but I think he just only collected 1 out of the 3. That would have helped with his overall speed. There is still opportunities for him to catch back up from Inari and Bobby, but where is Star though? Where are they at? Shock happens.
From what I saw Star bagging in the beginning. So Star might have been the one to pull that shot, or they might be in a dodge right now. And
Yeah,
again,
they're
you
probably
do
right.
see-
That's ankles.
No, that's ankles. Okay.
That's ankles.
Cozy Fog
Oh.
is going to go too wide, but he does still complete it, but it still slows him down just a little bit. So now he is going to be in 7th. And now you're going to have Vantox sitting in the 7th place spot, battling this Piranha Plant
Oh.
from Ginja, and
Oh,
still
no, you're getting
gets
rated off the
hit,
cannon.
which is going to be super
How
show
are
is
you that
happening.
stupid?
Oh, I thought he somehow pulled shock for a second just based on the stream delay.
I'm
oh my
going
God.
so wide
no
to not
shot
get
from
planted by
Vantox.
you,
The
and you
blue
go
shell
wide to
is
hit
going
me
to go out.
anyways.
He is going to stop right on the doubles.
For
Going
what
to reach
reason?
that start.
God.
And now, even if a shock is in play, he should be, honestly, he should be fine for right now.
I'm assuming that might have been Bobby that got hit by the blue or something like that. Either that or ankles, because they definitely did not dodge it. Oh my God, Cozy 5 with the weirdest bill, but the bill is just trying to keep you on the track, so I don't blame what happened. It just looked weird.
Oh, that's okay. So Star does get first
That was
and it's
Star.
going to be Bobby in fourth.
Oh my God, that's not what Bobby needs because that 5 point,
Yeah, it's a 6 point.
6 point, yeah, 6 points is going to hurt. As right
And-
now, Star is just trading with Bobby, and third is 23 points behind Bobby.
Oh my God, this is actually insane.
Damn, Star for the first MK League, probably the MK League's final champion? Question mark over Bobby.
Triple
As far as
mushrooms.
I'm aware, did not win an MK League yet.
Although if
Has
I read
not
it,
won an
it's
MK
not,
League.
so maybe it's a blessing. but-
Because this is Bobby's first MK League as well.
Mm.
This is Bobby and Star's first MK League.
Mm,
So this is where it's low key is going to be interesting right here because again, either of these two competitors can take the.
Oh my god.
this is going to benefit Star than it is going to for Bobby because Warrior Stadium is known as a front runner track. If you're in the front, you just want to run. That's going to help you out. I feel bad a little bit for Cruiser and Cozy Fog. They haven't even hit the triple digits yet, while majority of the lobby has at least hit like the low triples.
100%. And now this is going to be a front running track, Warrior Stadium. And this is where if you're Bobby, you got to figure out something to take out Star early on and just run.
Assuming if Star didn't already have some type of defense. What just happened? Was that the triple bonanza Cozy Fog hitting like multiple people and somehow he got
Two
dragged?
birds, one banana.
It was one banana.
Oh
One
my
banana.
God. One banana, 3 people. My God. The Lord of the Bananas. Forget Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Bananas. That's what we need. We
And
just
now
need Donkey
you're-
Kong.
100%. And the rest
Oh!
is
Stupid,
going
I
to
guess.
connect on Vantox. That is going to be unfortunate.
Don't like it
Luckily, he
matters.
does have a stream to take the cut, but
Oh, there's
Again,
blue, so I can't
this
go
is
for the
also where
coins.
I
it's-
think that blue's going after Diego. Yes, it did.
okay, so now Bobby is going to be in first, and now with Bobby being in first, this is where he breaks out. Even if the shock happens,
Nice.
only one person
100% gets
dodged.
green there.
Only one person dodged,
Oh.
and even then, that was
Oh my
ankles.
god, who's next?
You
to
saw
me? Okay,
Star
Scar,
back
Scar,
there
Scar.
around the 11th place mark with the Star.
Oh, Anari dodged. Anari was in the ghost.
Oh my God. So, and he has Shroom still.
Oh, it doesn't give Bobby a red, but this is
Not
fine
using Shroom
because
on the
Bobby,
cut?
because he's trying to save it for the blue, and Bobby
Oh, there's
has
a
no.
star on the ground.
Oh,
There were
wow,
stars,
there's a
there were
star.
shrooms, there's a blue, there is stuff.
Oh,
Bobby
my
has to
fucking
go
God.
wide for the explosion, or
Yeah.
else he would have been killed. That's why it looked like a weird line. He lost seconds for
Blue
it,
explosions
but
today,
he
man.
avoided a major punishment. So that was good on him.
100%. Now again, Bobby having this
Getting
red right
cards on
here,
start, though, this
you
race
have to get him
is good.
after the fucking
You
items.
have to do it now. Oh no, he's getting redded. He doesn't even have another red. He's
Oh.
getting it out. And Nari's getting the first place lead.
he has a
Diego
third. He can't
is
pull triple
punishing
reds.
Bobby. Oh my God, Vantox is now going to get second.
Never mind.
I don't even know where
Oh.
Star's at, but oh
Star-
my
Star got
God.
third.
Seconds, I'll
Star
take
got
it.
third.
Bobby got
But I'm not
punished
gonna
at the
get
last
third.
second
That
for
guy gets
playing
first.
the game right. Vantox took advantage of the chaos
Ah, man.
that Diego delivered to Bobby. Bobby got 8th. So now it's a 7-point gap.
That is so. Oh my God.
That was brutal. That was like capital B for brutal, folks. I know I said brutal before, but man, it just hurts to see these plays like that. It is not.
This guy.
It
Again, for the
hurts.
bit of hurt.
It hurts, but it's
Ow.
like it was a really.
It
smart
hurts, but it
play.
hurts
Blocking the
good.
glider, too.
So now, when you're Bobby in this situation, now it's like, okay, all right, the gloves are off because you're down. What was
It
it?
was 7. It was 7. 200 to 193.
You're down 7 points now, and I
Oh my
believe you're going to.
And your
race
and your
19.
favorite track has already been picked, so you can't pick it again either. Keep that in
That is
mind.
true. That is true. But
Big
we're going
Blue.
Big Blue, which this could actually help out Bobby as well. This is still a really good track, especially with him starting off in the
Oh
mid bottom.
my!
This
God.
could be his race to lose right now. And this is
He
race
only
20. We
has-
have 5 races. 5
Yeah.
races left.
4 after this, 5 with this one included, because this race is yet to start, and there's no time to mess around. You gotta make a statement. You gotta make that statement now.
Uh,
So you-
hun-
Like, just imagine, you don't even have to worry about Sneaks in here, which he's not
What
even
is this
in
guy
this.
doing?
Oh,
Yeah, because Sneaks dropped out during the semifinals
Big Blue.
because
Doesn't
it was his
matter if I get
homecoming.
hits.
So we had to sub him out for it. But Vantox got dragged out early on. We are going to be on LA Cruiser now, who is going to shoot up through the first cut.
From 9 to 4 is based on that one shroom. That's why these shortcuts matter, folks. As well as the 10 coin maximum. Cookie throwing fire, trying to hit out Nari. He's not throwing it back, but the fires can bounce back.
But I mean, it's fine because Cookie's not worried about LA Cruiser right now. He's trying to gun for the top positions right now. And now LA Cruiser having the red shell to work
Do
with.
it now,
He's gonna
strike him on the glider.
The banana that was on the middle.
Blue
and there we
and
go. A
four.
blue
Are you
shell
kidding
is
me?
gonna take out Star. It's gonna be huge because Bobby right now is in 5th. So if Bobby could use this
Star
to his
dodge.
advantage.
Oh, no,
No,
they didn't.
no, you
Never
didn't.
mind. Oh, did they get... Oh, they smart bounce.
Nope. Then there we go. Now it finally connects him. And this is where, we're going to have a boomerang off right now between these two.
Oh, what is happening? Cookie in the lead.
Oh, Bobby just got really lucky, dodging everything that happened. And it looks like, again, you are going to have Cruiser get in 6th place. Cookie get first, and Bobby got 2nd. And there we go, right there.
It's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. They literally traded spots from the last race to this race. They traded spots.
Bruh, hey, now this is the last GP. This is the last Grand Prix. You're tied for first. It is not. You're not worried about Nari right now. You're not worried about that.
No, it's out of the
You're not
question.
worried
Unless
about
they have the
Battle
run of the
Cookie.
century.
This is now between Bobby and Star to take home the title because both of you guys are tied at 205 right now. Like, this is anyone's game right now between these two. So it is a matter of who can stay the best.
You know what? I
I
kind of
can't
want
even
to
say
see someone.
It has to be the best. The
I
best
kind of want to see
performance.
someone pick random to see if they can try to get an old track to play it again, which
Baby
will
Park?
not penalize anyone. No, Baby Park sucks. Don't lie to yourself, Dave.
No one's gonna pick Baby Park in this finals. That's
Not
all I
when
gotta
it's this
say.
close.
No, you
Not
pick a
when it's
random
this
and get it.
close. You pick a random and get everything but that. There's 95 other tracks once Wave 6 hits.
And we're going Piranha Plant Slide, which is gonna help out the inside drifting players. So you have a Nari, LA Cruiser who can capitalize off this, but at the same time, again, they are not starting in the top position except for Nari.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
All right, we got LA Cruiser on the track right now, and here we go. We're going to start off with him. He is going to get the full boost. He's going to be in this
There
5th
we
position,
go.
and this is where he has to use his bike to his advantage, because if he doesn't, he is just going to get passed by everyone. And it looks like LA Cruiser is going to be still in the 5th and 6th range. We're going to have Bobby currently in 1st, and Bobby is just going to go. Bobby just has to run and just hope that he can literally outlast.
Vantox can ruin Bobby right now if he has the right pull, assuming Ankles lets him do his job. And he does have the right pull. He's going to wait till after he's set and get him off the glider. There we go.
Nope.
There's the red. There's the chain. And no, Bobby is alive.
No, because there
Second
was
place
2
coin is
reds
just amazing.
that connected
Amazing.
from what I saw.
Okay.
Unless I'm tripping out, because I don't think.
Because Vantox had
I
2
think it's
reds,
stuck
and I
behind
thought
fire.
he spaced them just enough.
Like, tell
Oh
me that
my
this game-
god!
The crazy 8 from Star, and Star right now being in the back, the blue shell is finally going to come out. Star is now going to be in 7th. And again, like, Star is in a really good spot to
The pack
capitalize
is
because
so
Bobby's
close.
might get hit.
Pack is so close. Bobby does get hit. He's getting passed by one player, not by many. Throws the bomb back. It's going to connect to Ginja almost.
Just take it.
Oh, this is where if I'm Bobby, I'm putting the bomb right there.
I love you, Garchomp.
You got a Nari. You got a Nari with that second bomb. Ankles in the lead. Bobby in second. I don't even know. Like, third is not even close to these two right now.
Yeah, but I'm like, if you're Bobby, because third could still pull triple reds, you kind of have to play a little bit defensively, because especially Ankles is not necessarily your competition right now. Like, you want to make sure you have defense to work with. And it looks like it is going to be a Nari or Vantox currently sitting in that third place spot. But again, you do see the top two. Just
Oh my God,
breaking away.
Cruiser avoiding these reds because he's in the ghost. Cookie getting hit out. Oh my God.
Oh, LA Cruiser, can he pull off the third place? It does give him triple shrooms to work with, and he is going to shroom up, and he's going to get a top.
Oh, I thought it would have connected.
I thought it was going to connect it too. I was
I
like,
want to
please.
see it. I'll take the 4 for Cruiser. Finally,
And there we
triple
go.
digits.
Bobby got first, and now it's an 8-point.
Oh my God, Star cannot have any more bad finishes, or else it will be secured in the bag for Bobby.
There it is.
An
Oh my
8-point
God.
lead is still doable, but it is definitely like, bro,
Was there no
you
shot
got
race?
three races to work with right now. And again, I did say that the gloves are off right now for Bobby, because Bobby right now he's focusing on winning. Like, especially like the fact that he was tied for first going to the final GP. Oh yeah, his mindset changed from, okay, it's time to stop dicking around. It's now time to just win and dominate. And that is currently what Bobby is doing.
Oh my Lord, where did we end up going?
It's not picking it at least.
We are going to go Yoshi's Island.
I almost thought we were getting Rainbow for a second. Rainbow
Last-
64.
Last season, it was Yoshi's Island that determined the winner.
Well,
So
Well,
Yeah,
it's in
I
the
mean,
last GP,
yeah.
and it's race 22. We still got 2 others after this one.
all right, and we're going to start off with Mr. Cruiser coming in right here, being in that 4th place position. Again, we thought he was going to hit out Diego with the green shell. Fortunately, was not able to connect. But this is still a pretty good spot for him. But now he's just surrounded by nothing but reds.
Oh, and Cruiser trying to take the early lead, but too many wall bumps slowed him down just enough to go back down the 3rd. Not much of an advancement really happened at that point.
And you do have Cozy Fog being able to move up into 4th, but fortunately did not take a tight line, so everyone started past him and opting to not take the cut, which actually would have been better for him because he would have been in 2nd right now.
I thought he was going to get hit by the triple banana, but it looks like he did drag someone out off the glider section. There's Ginja in 4 as the cloud get hit. No one's hitting the cloud because they don't want Bobby to take the lead. Oh, Cozy Fog able to take the advantage. He is now going to be able to move up multiple spots.
Let's go. That is huge for...
That's Diego in 2nd.
Yep, we got Diego in 2nd right now. And this is where, again, like, you have the shroom in 1st, but the shot does happen. Luckily, they don't fall off the track. I always thought there was like a gap in between it, but luckily there's not. And unfortunately, Cozy Fog doesn't get an item because he tried going for the same double that Diego was targeting.
Oh, he could get boomerang if he's not careful. It only takes 3 shots. There it is right there. Stevens with fire right behind him.
And now LA Cruiser is going to be in 5th place right now, going into the lap
The
3.
cloud has been hit. People are going to advance. Stevens in 4th.
And right now, Ginja is going to be in 3. It's going to be Diego in 1st. So again, the question remains: where is Bobby and Star right now? Star, we just saw them get into 6th.
There's Star.
Bobby is going to be moving up. He's going to be in 7th right now, and this is where he has to try something right
He has to be
here.
careful of the triple bananas as well as the stars. It looks like he did get hit by the bananas. He still has the shrooms. There's no triple greens. Where's Star? There's Star right next to
It's the battle.
Blue.
It's the battle between those two because of the triple reds and the triple greens from Bobby. So
Who's
this is
taking the tighter
actually
line?
gonna
Who's
be huge.
Beyblading? Who's letting it rip?
God, let it rip. Who's won it more? And it looks like
Antox in 2nd. I think Cruiser might have
he get a
got
bad
past the last
race?
2nd for 3rd. No,
It's gonna
Bobby
be
got
Bobby for
3rd.
3rd.
Star got 5th. This is not good. It's a 10-point difference. Star needs to have a top 3 finish and have Bobby in a really bad spot in order to make this doable. They still have a shot. The 2 races left, but it is that close that Bobby has 1 bad race and Star has 1 super solid race. Whether that be 2nd or 1st, they're right back in it.
100%. And this is where it's technically, it is still doable. Now, the only time it is completely out of reach if we go into the last race and Bobby is up by by 15 points, then at that rate, it is out of reach. Now, Bobby is up by 14 points going to the last race. They can end a tie if Star gets first and Bobby gets last. But the odds of that happening is very slim to none. Very slim to none.
It's
Especially
up
if you
by
have a
10
bot.
points, not by 14.
Well, yeah, it's 10 right now, but I was saying after this
No,
race.
it's just I'm checking Twitter.
Oh.
Someone's saying it's 14. Like, no, it's 10.
Oh my god.
We correct it here.
We correct it here. All right, let's go. 23rd race right here. We're gonna have Vantox. Vantox was not able to get his defense out, and that is gonna drop him down into TIF. And this is a weird track to be in the back of because I feel like it's a front running track. Like, I don't feel like there's a lot of gimmicks that allows you to catch up.
Use the bomb cars to your advantage to really make an impressive play. They give you a blast radius. They can hit more than what a single banana can do. So use those to your advantage. If you can land it, my God, there was a bomb in the boost panel.
Oh, that was clutch by Cozy Fog right there. He is going to be battling right now against Diego for top
camera
3.
usage good. There's blue coming in.
And it is going to connect on Anari. Anari is going to get hit by the blue. And now you're going to have Cozy Fog back in 3rd. Diego's going to be in 2nd with that boomerang for ankles.
Honestly, I kind of want to say Sean just because, like, I'm on the edge of my seat here thinking who's going to take it, who's going to win between you know who. But then also this race is happening. I'm seeing a lot of new people in the top spots than the two that I kind of want to see.
100%. And oh my God, Cozy Fog is making all these, like,
He's making near
risky
misses after
plays.
near miss. Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
actually, this is fine. This is fine.
And he
Even
did
though
first,
Cozy
and he
Fog-
has the horn. He could have used the horn to hit the bomb car too.
Oh, but because he went wide, Diego is able to get back into
He's still
first.
holding on to it. Okay. Let's see what he's doing here.
I think at this rate you use it as defense, but Diego doesn't have an item, so I would literally use the horn right now.
I definitely used it with that boomerang. A little too late on that
Yeah.
usage. You lost second for that.
It legit. He would have first if he would have used
Where
that
did
horn.
Star and Bobby end? Oh my God, Star got 7, Bobby got 10. That's the push they need. 33 to 26. Do the math.
It's a
for me.
7-point game right now between Bobby and Star.
Star needs a better. Star had the better finish, but it wasn't enough points needed. They need to be in a higher spot. Now at this point, you need a top finish, and you need Bobby to lose. 7 points. Let's see. Last gets 1. 11th gets 2. 10th gets 3. 9th gets 4.
I
8th
mean,
gets 5. So you need to get like kind of like 8.
If you get first, you would need Bobby to get
Like 8.
Bobby to get 6 or lower.
6 or lower.
Yeah.
Assuming you get first. Sunset Wild
If
really is
you
going to
get
be the
first.
last track.
I believe this is
You know
Bobby's
what?
pick.
This is fitting. We're sitting on the sunset. We are riding off into the sunset with this season, and this is the last race of said season. So this is fitting. This is a fitting end.
All right, and now we are going to go on Vantox, who is currently sitting in 4th place overall. Again,
whatever.
Vantox couldn't pull off the 2-peat, but Vantox being able to finish in potentially a top
It's just the
4
same
situation,
people
I think that's
briefing me
still
each
pretty
race.
darn good. And we're going to have Bobby in 2nd. Bobby's just going to try running this instead
what?
of bagging.
Oh my God. I was going to call out the net code for that. I swear.
Oh, let's go.
Who
The
picked
bot is
Mario?
showing.
Who
No,
picked
that's-
Mario?
Wait, oh, that's not the bot. Okay. I see people going.
Did Bobby
Woodward.
pick Mario to end it
No,
even
this
though he could risk losing?
Isn't this Bobby? No, oh, wait, no. Bobby's. Okay.
Bobby's there, but who picked Mario?
Oh, this is. Okay. Oh, DC on the last rate is
I
rough.
was gonna say because Bobby would do this type of stunt, but that's if he knows
Sorry,
he's
I
winning.
didn't say that live on mic. Steven's DC'd, so that's probably
Oh
him.
my god! Oh my!
Okay,
God.
there we go. Star
There's
is now
Star.
making his move. Star is making his move up. and Star is going to be in this 5th and 6th spot. Bobby is going to. Oh,
Star's right there in third, but they need Bobby to fail.
But this is where, like, again, if you're Bobby right now, you play defensively. You don't try to take out ankles, because if you
They're
do,
Star in the lead. They're Star in the lead.
oh, this is going to be.
Oh, they
huge.
connect. There's the sound horn. There's the sound horn. Bantox did not connect
He only connected on the Nanas, not
on
on
his
Bobby.
end.
Oh, that is rough. But this is where Bobby has to finish strong on
Oh
here.
my
Hopefully,
god! This is the last lap. This is the last lap. But no, that was it. That gave Bobby the dub. That gave Bobby the dub. He just took it. He just took the W. He just took the W. The shock
Bobby-
really was the worst thing that could have happened right now.
Oh my God,
By
Bobby.
14 points.
Oh,
By
Vantox
14
got
points.
passed.
No, it's just-
Vantox got passed for 4.
By 14 points. Bobby wins with Star in second and Nari in third.
Oh my absolute.
By 14 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we mean by this finals was going to be intense. This finals
Oh my
came down
God.
to the wire between Star and Bobby. And well, also, again, what sucks as well, Vantox. Vantox got 5th when he should have got 4th, but he got 5th because of that shock happening, and Diego was able to finish 2 points ahead of Vantox. So that's unfortunate for Vantox. Vantox would have had the top 4 finish.
So my only question now is how the heck are we going to interview Bobby? Because you know Bobby well enough as well as I do to know he gives really short answers.
Hey, I mean, he goes short answers. He goes short answers. So we are gonna bring Bobby in for our interview.
No, my shirt.
You're contacting
Dave
whether or
has
not you accept
contacted
it.
him.
We'll have to see.
But that's, again, I think no matter what, at the end of the day, I think this was great to end on. And like, again, it is just super unfortunate for some of these players, especially like Vantox, who was looking for the 2P. Even Cookie, unfortunately, dropped down 6. Diego getting 198, Anari getting 208. Couldn't get into the top 2 situation between Bobby and Star. And then, like, you know, LA Cruiser, Cozy Fog, Genja, kind of rounding out. But again,
Bobby literally went to Osu. You just saw he was on Osu right now. You kidding me? He ain't joining this
It's
BC, but
like-
he got Osu.
hey, look, real talk, he is doing his celebration right
Oh
now. He's
my
like, hold up,
God.
I gotta warm up my hands right now because I just won. And
He literally just said, I don't need the stupid I don't need this stupid interview. I got Osu. That's the
I got
real
Osu,
game.
just
There you go. We finalized it with Heather. Unfortunately, with the DC of the power outage, that was unfortunate luck for Heather. I'm sorry that happened. Hopefully, if we do make a return, that they're able to play in a better spot.
Let's go.
Oh, we can
Oh,
finally hear
there
Bobby,
he is.
who's not playing Osu at the
yeah,
moment.
he's not playing
Guys, where do
OC.
you change the output? I can't hear anything. I like this.
I was like, you were quick to switch to OC. You were like, yeah, I'm ready. Here we go. Just do it. All right.
Where's the settings in this shit?
For what? For
Zoom.
Hell.
Zoom?
You see the little microphone arrow? There's audio settings right there.
Guys.
Oh, can you not hear us?
Yeah.
It's in the audio
What?
settings.
The
Oh my god, I can hear.
the microphone.
You can hear? You can hear now?
You can hear us.
I've never used Zoom in my life. Hi guys.
You're welcome. You might use it in
Welcome,
college.
Bobby. Hello.
I'm
hello.
gonna uninstall this shit.
Hey, it's okay.
Jesus.
I only have it installed for this. So,
Nice.
Bonnie, I think you take it away with the
Sure.
interview.
Guys, this stream is so cool.
Sure.
Try.
Anyway, so I guess one of the first questions I have is obviously like these last few races, they were very close. It was almost a neck to neck situation and whatnot. Were you nervous at any point going to these last 4 races?
Not like nervous, but I was like, oh my god, these people in the lobby. I hope they don't ruin my race.
Okay, that's pretty fair and whatnot, because everyone was at one point it looked like everyone was ready to take you down, so I won't deny that. Megan, you got a question?
I mean, like, wings. Okay, now I guess I got actually an old fabled question. Why do you keep picking Mario Kart Stadium, and how do you feel when people keep picking it against you?
If they pick it against me, that's great. I love it. It's my favorite track.
You got top 10s on that, right? Like top 10 record?
Yeah, aren't you top 10 worldwide, or is it
No,
just
not
US?
worldwide. Maybe one day. I'm like third or fourth US, and I got inward world record on 150.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
No, I knew that. I knew that. I knew that.
Wait, so
Go in chaos, please.
that was legit. You legit.
That was me for real.
Oh my god.
I
Video on
believe it.
YouTube.
I believe it. I believe
No,
it.
because I saw the Twitter post, but I was like, I don't think that's like the legit world record. And
But that's me for real.
Wow.
I
No,
believe it. 1000%. I believe
congrats, even though you're not an inside drifting player. Congrats on that. But I mean, like going down into the final GP, you're tied with Star. What's your game plan going into the final GP?
Luck tracks.
it. I knew it.
He's so much better than me. That's a
Oh
lucky
my-
win, but we take those.
I mean,
Alright.
I don't think it was lucky. I think you did show that you can be on par with his skills, if I'm completely honest.
No, I'm not master. Shout out to Daniel.
Jesus. All right, so my question that I got for you, and this will be my final question for right now. Obviously, there was a lot of top talented here. Who did you thought early on, before all the races started, that you thought was going to be your biggest challenge to face against? Like, out of all these players, who do you think was going to be the toughest?
Oh, Vantox and Star Exelix, of course.
All right, all
They're the
right.
Diamond and Master in the room.
And I mean,
That's true for Lounge, and I don't play it.
yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I played Lounge way.
And I think
even
they've
over
both
this season.
won. Like, of course.
Well, no, this is Star's first season. And
Oh, I
then
thought he played
this is-
before. I
No,
might have
no,
been like
no.
Star Low that played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you probably think it was Star Low.
yeah, yeah.
Same player.
I mean, hey, fair. Hey, low key, I thought Vantox was gonna get the repeat, but also at the same time because both me and Vonnie, we know how you race. We race against you in Vegas. We
Too many
see you
times.
race at MomoCon. We know what your skill set is, and I even said I was like, I feel like you're gonna want your run back against Vantox because technically before today, you're 0-2 in a big tournament against Vantox. You lost at Edgeguard, and then you lose at MomoCon to him.
It's over.
So you finally get a dub over him. Like, how does that feel?
And I don't really count it. This lobby's weird. But we'll wait for next MomoCon, you feel?
You'll wait for
Yeah,
next one.
2024 back in
Hopefully he
May,
can go.
unless there's any other convention
I
you're possibly
mean,
going to.
what about SNS 200?
If he's going to that, I don't know.
I heard he might. I heard he's interested.
Once we get an official date for that, we still don't even have that day. We
Yeah.
just got 92, 93, 94 up on the calendar.
We'll see. We'll see.
So I guess no, I can't even ask like what are you gonna do after winning this because I already feel like it's gonna be playing Osu since you did. Pull that up,
I
I'm sure.
opened it up because I forgot there's a Zim call. It's in my background right now.
You see,
Alright, that's-
at everybody just doesn't work in Discord.
I like that.
I guess final question for me is oh my god, I just had a brain fart. No,
That's
actually, yeah, I real right. So what's I guess what is next for you? Like in terms of like tournaments or even just Mario Kart related, what's next for you?
I'm waiting for Wave 6, so the meta's final, and then it's grind time.
For sure. Do you think the meta's gonna stay the same or do you think it's gonna shift again?
I think it's gonna be a midweight, but maybe not Yoshi, or like maybe it'll be like something will be on par with it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Are you hoping for Mario?
Of
To
course,
be-
of course. I love Mario.
I was like, I feel like you're as soon as you said midway, I'm like, I feel like you're waiting for Mario. to officially be
Mario.
good.
Hopefully, we can have Badwagon Mario.
I mean,
Monster
maybe.
tires.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen for the meta, but I mean, it'd be interesting to see. Honestly, I can't think of any questions. Do you?
I got a question.
Oh,
I
you
got
have
one
a question?
more.
All right.
All right. So my last question is going to be, even though I noticed that the last one was, but my last question is, so obviously you made a lot of money during this, and you made money from SNS and all that, and we'll see how SNS 200 and these next couple are going to bear out. Are you already saving up for the next console and potentially the next Mario Kart when that does get announced and released at one point?
I mean, I don't think it'll be for a long time, but I have enough money for that, like set aside.
Yeah. I'm assuming, like, what's your prediction of when that new console might release? I know a lot of us are thinking 2024, but do you think you have a potential release date in the back of your mind?
Maybe like 25 announcement and like 26 release. I don't know.
Oh, so another year with the Switch. Okay.
5. Okay.
They're putting some good games on here still.
I mean,
True, with Mario RPG, the WarioWare Move It or Twist It, whatever it's called, as well as Mario Wonder just came out. So yeah, and
I
a
mean,
couple other
but
games
also
coming along the way.
like the rumors are backwards compatibility. So
True.
Do
like,
something.
You never know if this company.
Hopefully
Thank
with
you,
the backwards
Nintendo.
compatibility with the controllers as well, because not every console did that, but sure. That's
And
my
there'll be adapters anyways. We'll be fine.
I mean, you could technically still use the Wii U Pro controller
Sure.
on the Switch.
One of these days, I'm gonna grind PS4 controller Mario Kart. It's gonna be sick.
You can't. Not
Yes,
with
I
what
can.
we see. Not with these new
Blasphemy.
guidelines. Not with these guidelines. You
I mean,
can't.
hold up. I mean, he
In the
can,
lounge,
just
bro, in
not
the
at a
lounge.
tournament. Just not in a tournament. It's like,
In the
yeah,
lounge.
sorry, he has to use.
It's my
the controller.
Nintendo PlayStation.
Nintendo. I mean,
the
hey,
original.
I mean, they used to have a partnership in the beginning. There was going to
Oh
be a
my
console
God.
between Nintendo and Sony, but you know, it didn't.
Nintendo creating their own rivals.
I guess at this rate, do you have any closing thoughts? Anything that you want to say? Give a shout out where you want to say. Floor is yours, Bobby.
Thank you for the peace, everyone in the room. I could have backed so much shit, but I was like, people are gonna hate me, so I just held my items. Like, I could have back bombed, I could have back spammed on the line, like Vantox, ankles, Garchomp. But I was like, keep the peace, keep the peace.
You almost killed Vantox in Calamari Desert. I thought you were gonna get him there.
No, like, I didn't. I held it because it was like Vantox is gonna fucking target me if I hit him.
I thought you were gonna back him. I literally said, I was like, oh, he's got. Nope.
Vantox got killed anyway by people behind him. It didn't even matter.
I'm already on his tier A blacklist. I don't need him targeting me in another event.
On the blacklist.
Oh no.
Thank you for the peace, everyone, and have a good night.
All right, thanks for joining. You can
Thank
now
you for joining us,
install.
Bobby.
Anytime. I'll see you next SNS.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
next
is-
week.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, it is next week.
It is.
But-
It's already on the calendar.
Oh, great. All right.
Yay!
So there you have it. That was our MK League Season 7 Grand Champion right there, Bobby, who won with
Oh, Heather.
245
GG.
to 231 points over Star and White. Again, Bobby was dominant in the beginning, getting those top threes like it was nothing. Didn't get out of the top three until I believe it was the 9th race. So it was already showed like he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. But then also when you have Star who is coming up and literally closed the gap because he wasn't in the top 2 in the beginning. It was literally between Bobby and Nari in the beginning. And then next thing you know, Star is like, hold up, y'all forgot about me. So just see that. And then going into the final GP where Bobby and Star are both tied at 205. It was literally like, who's gonna stay dominant during the last 4 races, because it's anyone's game at that rate, and also items on from all the other players. So congratulations to Bobby, and thank you to everyone who competed, because again, like, this wouldn't have been possible without you guys, especially with this being the last season of MK League for the moment. For
now.
We may be back in the future, but
We do have other events coming along the way as well. We do have the Karting for Kids charity tournament happening in November 10th. So again, come join us for Extra Lives and Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, where we try to raise funds for them, just playing the game that we already love. as well as Little Con 2024. That's going to be in Lockport, New York, in November 18th to the 19th. For some casual tournaments. And then we also have, I always butcher this, it's unintentional, PerioCon, or again, I constantly keep butchering, it's not intentional.
I think it's
Peoria.
Peoria.
Yeah.
There you go. I know I keep butchering it by accident. But PeoriaCon 2024, that'll be on March 2nd to March 3rd, 2024. So join us there as well. And potentially others might be coming along the way. We'll just have to wait for announcements.
Update on that. Registration for the Smash and Mario Kart tournament is now open. So
For what?
for for PeoriaCon.
For PeoriaCon. So Smash Brothers and Mario Kart is open for registrations. Sign up now, sign up early, so that way you have your guaranteed spot.
It's free to play if you have a PeoriaCon ticket, and those are like $13 or something. So
PeoriaCon tickets $13, free to play tournament. If you do have to take it, if not, you have to pay to play. So not bad, not bad.
Well, you need to
again join us.
You need a ticket to enter the con, and then it's free to play in there. So
Gotcha.
Sounds like every convention. But hey, all I gotta say is to everyone out there, where you're watching, where you were a competitor, support your locals. And I do mean online tournaments as well. Like, support them, because there's gonna be times where we're not gonna have those tournaments anymore. You know, even like, yes, Nintendo just released their new community guidelines. However, from everything that's honestly been read, and then honestly seeing stuff from Japan, it's not that bad / hard with these community guidelines to actually get the licenses needed. But even then, like, do support your locals, because there's gonna come in a day and age, no matter what, like, it happens with almost every game. Unfortunately, Smash Bros. Melee is the one game that is still going on for 20 years strong. But it happens with every game sooner or later, where unfortunately there's no more tournaments.
Yeah.
There's no more tournaments. And, you know, these tournament organizers out here, you know, you have people like Dave, you have people like Kevin at the arena, you have
Danny
people like
Fathom.
Danny, who's holding Catalyst, you have
FBK.
people like me, you have Mario Party King as well. Like, you have all these people out here who are hosting tournaments for so many different games, and we may not be running that game for much longer. We may not be able to do tournaments for much longer. And, you know, a lot of us, we do it for you guys. We don't necessarily do it for us, especially especially if you ever seen Smash Twitter, where some people are still like, oh yeah, all the TOs are just charging more for events because, you know, they have like a mansion, a Ferrari, and it's like, what? No, we don't. Even though, like, again, the TOs, we're gonna joke around.
They
though,
don't
like,
Hey, speak for
understand.
yourself,
oh,
man.
I'm sorry,
They don't
y'all.
understand
Y'all
logistics.
y'all
They don't
didn't join
understand
our tournament.
logistics.
I guess I can't, you know, afford my mansion this month. No, it's not like that. We do run these for you guys. That speaks for all the TOs out there. So definitely, again, do support every single tournament that's out there. Like, if you are in the local scene, support it. If you see an online tournament and you're able to do it, and you know it's small, support it. I'm like, you can't expect something big to happen in the beginning. It can only get bigger by growth and community support. If there's no community support to begin with, then unfortunately it can never grow bigger and bigger. That's why you have tournaments like SNS that grew the way it is right now, because of the community support in the past, and it elevated SNS. And then, you know, having some players get involved in the online competitive scene, talking with some of these players, and telling them you need to come out to Vegas. That also made it grow. You know, same thing with MomoCon. MomoCon was not huge the first year it did the Mario Kart tournament. It was mostly a casual crowd. It was small. And then all of a sudden, this year's MomoCon was at 143 unique entrants. Well, sorry, 143 entrants in the free-for-all tournament. And then you have tournaments like PlayEX as well, where each season it consistently grows. So no matter what, if you guys want something big for the scene, you want to do something, support it.
Yeah. Also, just as a reminder, we'd like to thank our sponsors who helped us get us through so many seasons together. Antline Audio, thank you so much for everything that you have done for us with the Chimera solo headsets, the duos, as well as the other stuff as well. Those providing prizes to the winners. Storm Rush Gaming, thanks for helping sponsor this season, as well as the last one, as well as a few others as well. But with that in mind, Dave, do you have any final thoughts before we close it out, my man?
MPK, you need to earn the invitation to my mansion.
Yeah, 1000%.
No, in all seriousness, this is the last season, and Mega just died. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, this is the last season for the foreseeable future. Big thank you to everyone who's been here since the very beginning. Sal's one of those people. Yeah, we had a bunch of new players this season too, so thank you guys for coming out. It's been fun. Keep your eyes out for future announcements from us regarding in-person stuff. We'd love to see you guys. And congrats to Bobby and everyone for competing today. Back to you.
All right, Megan, I'll let you close it out, my man. I've done this too many times now. I'll let you close it out.
Bro, I've done it just about the same amount or even more. But no matter what, at the end of the day, we appreciate every single one of you guys competing with us for all 7 seasons. Again, it's been fun, made a lot of memories. Appreciate all the casters that have come along the way, especially this guy right here, Singer Body. Appreciate you for coming out your way. Always a pleasure casting with you. Again, shouts to Dave for hosting this again for 7 seasons. And no matter what, appreciate every single one of you guys. And with that being said, my name is Mega J Keezy. And alongside me is Bonnie951, and this is our final sign off as MK League Season 7 is officially done. And hopefully we'll see you guys on next week for Kart for Kids. And if not, hopefully we can see you at one of these conventions. Kart for Kids in 2 weeks. If not, hopefully we can see you at one of these conventions sooner or later. And until then, stay frosty, my friends, and catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.